Jel može? Okay, we are live post-game press conference after the game day 1 of Basketball Champions League Group E between Igokea and PAOK Mateco. Home team won 68-64. First, we are talking with the visitors, team coach of PAOK mateco, Mr. Aristidis Likoyanis, and player number 8, Malcolm Griffin. Malcolm, it was a very tough physical game, low-scoring game. At the end, what are your impressions and what made the winner?
I just think in the last 5 minutes, as a unit, we collapsed. We gave up too many points and offensive rebounds. And me, being one of the leaders, didn't make key plays at the end. And, you know, the better team, we was the better team for the most game, but, you know, they came out with it at the end.
Yeah, basically your team allowed 50 points for first 35 minutes, and then in the last 5 minutes you received 18 points. Basically too much for this kind of game.
Yeah, for sure. Like Coach always tell us, we got to control our emotions, and we didn't really do that in the last 5 minutes. And they got a lot of transition buckets and offensive rebounds that really sealed the game.
Okay, Malcolm, thank you very much for your impressions. That was a good game. Have a safe trip home.
Okay,
and
thank you.
Successful rest of the season.
Thank you.
Moving on now to head coach of PAOK mateco, Mr. Aristidis Likoyanis. Coach, as we said already, low scoring game, but 18 points in the last 5 minutes was too much at the end.
Yes, obviously we are a little bit disappointed. I think we did generally a very good game. We controlled the tempo. We didn't allow fast break points from the opponent. We circulated most of the time very well the ball, find open shots. We had pretty good percentages. The last 5 minutes, a lot of strange things happened. We lost too many rebounds. We didn't have very clear mind offensively, although we made at the end 2 big 3-point shots, but we didn't protect it back. And I think the offensive rebounds, first of all, and then some very crucial 3-point shots that Igokea made really did damage in our psychology at the end, and that was the crucial thing. I don't want to try to find excuses, but I have to say that I'm not satisfied in such a close game. The last period, the fouls to be 5-1. This is not something normal for a big competition like this with such strong teams playing against each other. I didn't think that was very good at the end. But anyhow, congrats to Igokea and all the best in the rest.
Yeah, basically, this could be a very interesting group. There's also a Czech team and Turkish Galatasaray. What are the expectations of PAOK throughout the European season?
We have to see game by game. I believe that we lost a very big opportunity to make an away victory today on the road, because always the first game is very difficult for the home team because they have the biggest press. And for that, I'm not happy, because generally we did a good game, but we missed that opportunity. It's going to be a very difficult group. Go game by game and see how it goes.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much. Have a safe trip home, you and your team, and all the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay. Moving on to the second part of our post-game press conference, and here speaking with us is the head coach of Igokea, Mr. Dragan Bajic, and number 24 player Tej Waller. We'll start with Tej. That was a good game for us today. It was a very physical game, but we prevailed at the end. The last 5 minutes for us were pretty furious. We scored 18 points and 50 in the first 35 minutes. So what are your first impressions after the game?
We'd like to give credit to PAOK. They came out and gave us a great game. You know, the first half we wasn't doing anything right. You know, the game was kind of sloppy on both ends, their part and ours. But you know, the second half we came in. Coach got us in the locker room and told us we have to be better. Everyone have to be better. We have to do our job, make sure we control the defense and do everything we have to do. And the second half we really came out and we played hard. And then, like you said, the last 5 minutes, we had to find offense somewhere, and then it's a good thing guys stepped up.
Yeah, obviously it was the last 5 minutes, but our energy level went pretty much up, which was visible on the court. You were struggling at the beginning to find the rhythm, but when it was most important, you scored, you made the shots. How much does it mean to you, especially bearing in mind that you missed the entire last season because of the hard injury?
Yeah, it's all with Coach. It was like Coach really believed in me, and he was telling me like just keep going. And you know, I knew bad games gonna happen, but it's all about your mentality, how you bounce back from those bad situations. And I just stuck with it. My teammates kept believing in me. Coach kept believing in me, and luckily, you know, late in the second half, my shot started to fall, and we found some momentum to win the game.
Yeah, great thing to hear. Thank you very much. We all have trust in you. We all believe in you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Finish?
Yeah. Moving on now to head coach of our home team, Mr. Dragan Bajic. Dragane, teška utakmica, teško otvaranje. Znam da nije bilo lako, ali nekako ova utakmica po tvojoj mjeri, doktorirao si na ovakvim utakmicama. Kakvi su tvoji utisci na otvaranju evropske sezone?
Kao što si rekao, evo, otvaranje, mislim, za nas velika pobjeda jer smo stvarno sav respekt igrali protiv jednog velikog protivnika kad je evropska košarka u pitanju. PAOK je tim, što se pokazalo dobro, sastavljen od jako dobrih igrača, pametnih igrača. A ono što moram da kažem na startu ove konferencije je to da čestitam svojim momcima, ipak su pokazali karakter u najbitnijim momentima. Ono što sam ja pokušao sugerisati i kad smo bili u minus 10, 11, da utakmica nije gotova, da pokušamo dati maksimum sebe, da izvučemo utakmicu. Na kraju su momci to na najbolji mogući način odradili. Njima pripadaju najviše zasluge za ovu utakmicu, ja to uvijek ponavljam, za svaku pobjedu oni su najbitniji i najzaslužniji, a za svaki poraz ću ja preuzeti stati iza njih. Što se tiče same utakmice, mislim da u najavi sam rekao da nešto puno materijala, znajući da su oni samo jednu utakmicu odigrali zvanično do sada, da nismo nešto puno materijala imali i ajde nešto individualno smo znali te igrače koji igraju za PAOK i koliko toliko smo se mogli spremili za tu utakmicu. Međutim, sama utakmica, što kaže, osjetio se malo i pritiska i s jedne i sa druge strane. Mislim da smo prvo polovreme imali oscilacije kao čitav meč i ono što mene stvarno zabrinjava kao trenera, mislim da smo bili odgovorni tokom svih 40 minuta na stvari koje smo se dogovorili, pogotovo kad su individualne stvari za pojedine igrače njihove u pitanju. Mislim da tu nismo bili na visini zadatka i da smo dozvolili PAOK-u iz nekih lakih situacija gdje su oni jaki, dobri, da dođu do nekih lakih poena, odnosno da se vraćaju u život i čak prevedu utakmicu u svoju korist. Drugo polovreme isto tako, vratili smo se iz minusa, otišli u plus, bili odgovorni i napad dosta dobro funkcionisao, međutim opet pad koncentracije, ne znam iz kojeg razloga se desi kod nekih stvari koje se dogovorimo, možda minut prije toga mi ne ispeštujemo maksimalno, da gdje se PAOK neke 2-3 vezane trojke opet vratio i očuo debeli plus. Međutim, neku postavu sam tražio, tako reći, tokom čitave utakmice, na kraju sam našao. Momci dobro odgovorili, pogotovo defanzivno, kontrola skoka odlična u defanzivi. Napad, pokušavali smo opet iz nekih brzih napada da sustignemo rezultat. Uspijevalo je čak kad nismo pogađali, imali smo ofanzivni skok u tim momentima koji je bio jako bitan i možda odlučujući i na kraju mislim da smo nekim svojim zalaganjem požrtvovanosti na kraju zasluženo pobijedili. Izvini, ja mogu sam uspio.
Yes. Basically, what our coach said is that this was a big victory for us. We knew that PAOK was a great team and well team. They were well formed with a lot of smart guys under the basket. And first, I have to say that I must congratulate my players because they showed a high character. They were not down even when they were losing with double digits in the last few minutes. And I think we played a very good game. I was trying to give them some cheer. I was telling them that everything was not finished even after we were down by 10 points some midway through the last quarter. My guys deserve this win, and I always say whenever we win, it's they deserved it, the players deserved it. When we lose, it's my fault. Basically, what was one of the troubles is that we didn't have much info about the Greek team because they only played one game so far. So we have to adapt during the entire game because this is the season opener. We were under some kind of a pressure. First half was not good. We had a lot of ups and downs in our game, and we were not very responsible in some of the things that we were discussing prior to the game that we said that we must obey on the court. But during that second half, we managed to play better, but also had a lot of ups and downs. We allowed some easy baskets, some easy plays to guest team. And I really can't explain why we had some lack of concentration in some of the moments. Basically, I was trying to find the best five all the time during the second half. And at one point we clicked, and basically in the last 5 minutes we scored 18 points. I must emphasize the importance of our offensive rebound in some parts of the game, because I found that it was very important, if not decisive, in today's game. Imamo, evo, još samo kratko možda vezano za samu grupu. Imamo tu još turski Galatasaray, tu je...
Dobro, još sam da se nadovežem, moramo znati da je novi tim i da sigurno neke stvari ne mogu preko noći da se dogode. Ono što ja kao trener mogu da radim analizu svake utakmice, međutim igrači moraju da shvate da moraju prihvatiti moje sugestije da se to u nekim narednim utakmicama ne dešava, pogotovo neke početničke greške.
We have a new team. It takes some time to roll things up, to everything be in its place, and it's something that is a process. It's something that cannot happen overnight. And I try to talk with my players and basically emphasize how important it is for them to try to do some of the things that we are practicing and to basically make some of my ideas on the court happen.
Smatram da nismo toliko neiskusan tim da dozvolimo sebi luksuz da pravimo tolike greške.
And I must say that we are a new team, but we are not an experienced team to allow ourselves the luxury of making so much mistakes.
Zahvalio se publici na velikoj podrški i mislim da ste nam uvelikom pomogli da dođemo do ove pobjede.
I would also like to say thank you to all the people in the audience, to all the fans that came in today and gave us a lift when we needed it, and it was a really good thing to see.
Grupa je sama po sebi atraktivna, teška, ozbiljna imena. Nymburk je Final 8 igrao prošle sezone. Galatasaray sa jednom novom upravom i odličnim timom sigurno konkuriše za najviše plasmane. Mi i PAOK isto tu. Borit ćemo se do kraja i rekao sam da ćemo pokušati i imamo obavezu jer smo jedini klub iz regiona u ovom takmičenju da osvjetljavamo obraz i da igramo što bolje u Ligi šampiona.
Our Group E of Basketball Champions League is very interesting. We have Čes Nymburk from Czech Republic, the member of the Final 8 last season. There is a Turkish team, Galatasaray, with a new board who is doing a great job and a great new team. Us and PAOK, it's a very interesting group, and we will see game by game what will happen. It's a great competition for us, and I must say that since we are the only team from this region to be participating in FIBA Champions League, we have to show that basically good basketball is played here in the region. Hvala.